Recording.
Hose.
I'm sorry. I hop in. The first thing I hear is hose.
Hose.
Oh,
I'll pull up
great.
the crappy matches that we'll have to talk about.
Well, first of all, welcome everyone to this month's KWCC. I am your host, Kaiju, and today is a special edition of the KWCC. It's called the End of the World version, where, according to some random nuthead, the world was supposed to end today. Clearly.
Well, actually, he changed his mind because he can do that.
We're all actually in hell right now.
Yeah. I freaking heard, regarding this subject, I heard that, he was supposed to be held for an interview today, and the guy was like, nah, I'm actually pretty busy at the moment, get me next week.
I heard he doesn't exist.
I heard his name is Greyshot.
Who's not going to be here today.
Just darn it, Greyshot.
Because Greyshot doesn't exist.
Gersh darn it, what the heck? Anyway. Oh, look, we got the fabulously late God Emperor Gabra over here.
Yep, late by 1 minute.
1 minute
Just
late.
Yes, perfectly timed.
Not 1 second, I'm disappointed.
You disappoint me, sir.
Well, anyway, according to the ever-expanding list, I see we have 2D Chibi, also known as Nagoda. We have God Emperor Gabra. We have Grandpa Birdzone featuring Birdman.
Here comes Sonny.
We got Joe over here, and we have Alex, and of course myself. First thing,
Hose.
And the first thing we're going to be hopping in today for are the KWCs from over the course of the month.
This is my reaction.
Now, is that is that a pleasure or relief or what?
I'm irritated.
Which is pleasure. Anyway.
But some people may have that reaction.
One man's irritation is another man's pleasure.
Yes, exactly. Alright, Nagoda is trying to find his Discord update on his phone, so he's trying to find the unmute button. So, which is,
in my ass.
Yeah.
Well, that's understandable because Discord's new update is trash.
Ah.
Like Kaiju X.
Yeah.
Well, true.
Yeah, but at least we're finally getting video chat now.
Yeah.
I use a laptop, so...
But it came at the sacrifice of not being able to hide your muted channels
Hang on a
or
second.
something.
I believe. I thought I could.
Yeah, but that does mean that we can start streaming stuff now through Discord instead of Reddit
Skype.
or other stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I could have sworn I've rearranged the Discords that way now. There's a certain order to things. I could have sworn I had the power to unmute, mute and unmute people. I thought.
But you could have muted Greyshot the whole time.
And just not let them know.
I thought I did. I don't
unmute
know.
Nagoda.
I'm trying to
Kaiju
look.
X, do it.
I'm
Just
trying
right-click on his name and see if it shows up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see.
Well, I don't think you can unmute. I don't think
Ladies
you can
and gentlemen,
unmute
you're
somebody
second in
that
command.
muted themselves.
Oh wait, he's gone.
Yeah. So I could definitely.
Top 10 stats, anime depths.
Hang on a second, Alex. I'm going to test on you. So.
Oh.
Yes.
Ow.
I can mute Alex. So as soon as Nagoda hops back in, and if he can't find it, then I'll just unmute Nagoda. So up there.
Why don't you
There he
tell
is.
him?
There he is. Let me get him. Huh.
Let me add him.
That's weird.
I don't think you can unmute somebody that mutes themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks that way because I hit the like right click and the mute box was unchecked even though he's muted.
This is the saddest anime death.
Yeah. No one will be seated for the unmuting Nagoda scene.
It's a deleted scene.
Except it's going to be in the final version too, so.
Well, we're gonna cut that out.
You will, not me.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, didn't you realize every time you listen to a KWCC, you make up your own version of it in your head, so that way you can selectively remember what you want and then forget all the other parts.
So can I erase Gray Shot from the KWC?
Absolutely. That could be your version of the KWCC where Gray Shot never existed.
But Gray Shot never existed.
Yep.
Yes.
You're unmuted.
All right.
Now Kaiju X mute him.
Nagoda, are you there?
Yes, we can
It's
hear
working.
I can't hear him.
It's working. It's working.
Hang on a second. Let me reset myself. 3, 2, 1. All right, Nagoda, you there?
Hello?
All right, I can hear him now.
Grandpa Bird Zone said
K-Jux is a
K-Jux is a weeaboo.
I mean, he didn't keep it a secret.
Tisk,
I don't
tisk.
approve of such black magic as this.
All right.
Scared. Burn the heretic. Burn the witch.
Kaiju X likes them kaiju girls.
Hey. Anyway, Kaiju X girls.
He actually enjoyed A Morning to Remember.
Kaiju XXX.
Well, now
I
that
better not see this on DeviantArt.
Well, Nagoda, who wouldn't enjoy A Morning to Remember?
Grandpa Bird Zone said K-Jux shot 15x.
how is free Google Translate talking or Siri or I don't even know.
Oh, GBJ, should I put up the image?
Oh, do it after we read the matches or talk about
Okay.
Right.
Alright.
So now that we got everything settled and that we spent 20 episodes trying to get Nagoda unmuted,
Yep. 20 story-filled
your average
episodes.
DVD arc.
yeah, exactly. This was the most necessary Nagoda story arc where Nagoda has to learn to get his voice back. Anyway.
Grandpa Bird
Yes,
Zone
of
said
course,
type
'cause I'm
flash
just a
the
2D
SS
chibi.
without the spaces and whatever you want to say.
Oh.
Also, to add on to what happened in Nagoda, that's a pretty big character arc for him.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Yes.
he wasn't really much of a talker to begin with, so despite the fact that he's constantly a regular in the committee reads, which speaking of which, as of this video, committee reads next Monday. Just got through all the behind the scenes stuff.
Grandpa Bird Zone said now if only I could find an ear-rape version.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I didn't hear what he said.
So, wait, did you not hear me, Nagoda, or
Your rate version.
Well, I see Skynet has taken over Birdman.
yes?
Yep.
I think it's trying to possess me too. I could be wrong.
And Kaiju X's computer just explodes.
Yeah. Old, prehistoric, and dead. Anyway, let's hop right into the 3 matches that have come out. Last time we were here, we talked about match 203, Gamma versus Orgy. And now...
Gamma versus Orgy?
Whoa, now.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, orgy is an orgy party, so you tell me.
So,
It
so what
depends.
you're
If you
saying?
follow the fan art version, then a creature spawns from orgy.
Grandpa Bird Zone said,
I
So-
think that
so
match
what
is
you're saying-
non-canon because
And you're
Gamera
the
did not bond with a girl. He bonded with a guy, an old. Unless the old guy was perverted. That's
Laptop. I thought that was laptop, like lap dancing.
Oh my.
Oh lordy. Anyway, now with the new slew of matches that we've got in our wake, let's jump into the first one. Kiru versus Spyler, Wargilgar, and Zandora by Christian Salibert, with the banner also by Christian Salibert.
Hashtag Birdman confirmed to be attracted to everything.
He's pansexual. What can you say? Anyway.
Grandpa Bird Zone said, "Give me dash booty."
Did you finish your homework?
You had sex with it.
He finished on it.
Anyway, we'll go down the list. God Emperor Gabra, what'd you think of 204? If you read it.
I didn't think it was a bad match. I don't know what it was about it. Like, I don't think it was a bad match, but I just couldn't get immersed into it for whatever reason. So.
Grandpa Bird Zone said, "Oragi is my favorite Kaiju in the KWCC.
That was a weird way that I pronounced the W. It was like W.
Yeah. Birdman, what'd you think of match 204?
You made a clicking sound.
Oh,
What does that mean?
He's a bird. He's clicking.
Oh.
Is it like 1 click for yes and 2 for no?
I don't know.
No, he's saying what all birds usually say about matches. Cock, 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 cock.
Okay, so
He's typing his
Birdman said
response
yes.
because he's a robot.
Yeah, because Skynet's taken over his profile. Either that, or we're actually listening to the ghost.
Grandpa Bird Zone said, "What do you call a turtle that bonds with schoolgirls?"
oh.
Gamera.
Grandpa Bird Zone said, "Underrest."
Well, at least this is a decent update for Discord, I suppose. Auto talking. Oh well, makes it funnier. Oh man, we should use this for the committee reads now that I think about it. Just imagine this, like, monotone freaking voice just reading the freaking match.
Wait, auto talk?
Yeah, are you guys not hearing it? Like, I'm hearing great.
No.
I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing
I
it.
can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like /TSS and then you type something or something like that. Not 100%.
Grandpa Bird Zone said, "Edit your settings."
Okay, edit your settings. Wait, my own settings or?
Grandpa Bird Zone said, "Under notifications."
Oh, okay.
Remember when we talked about shit instead of jerking off?
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
never did.
Oh, oh yeah, that's right. We always did. Well, let's get. Well, before I make my discovery of a lifetime, I don't think we got your thoughts. Birdman, your thoughts on 204? Unless clicking was just yes.
It was an alright match. I
Okay.
thought it was. I enjoyed it, but I couldn't. I like. Gabra said I couldn't really get into it.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Joe.
Also,
Grandpa
go
Bird
ahead.
Zone said, "FAP, FAP, 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 FAP."
God, never again.
He fat
it
to it.
didn't work.
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord.
No more Skynet for you, young man.
Old man.
Oh, if only I can hear what it's saying.
You'll hear it in the actual recording. It's pretty funny.
You'll hear it in post.
Yeah, exactly. You'll hear it in post.
That was weird. Like,
Grandpa
Kaiju
Bird Zone said we are the
X
board.
talked, but Nagoda's icon showed up.
The heck? Okay.
Wait, what the?
We are the Borg. Anyway, Joe, what'd you think of match 204?
I really liked it, actually. I can't talk today. As if I can never talk.
Can any of us ever talk?
No. Only Alex. But yeah, I really liked the match. It was a fun little match. It reminded me of an older Showa fight. I like the interactions between the monsters. That made it really fun, in my opinion.
When you say show match, I hate it because there's no beam wars.
I hate it because there's no thunder thighs. But more importantly, I like that the Garoga monsters finally won a match.
Mhm.
Spoiler
Yeah, that
alert.
makes your post on TK invalid now.
Yes. I'm pretty sure it... I fucking forgot his name.
Grandpa Bird Zone said I bet
Hang
Kaiju
on.
enjoys her interactions with Gamera.
With Gamera. Oh, lordy. It's just... anyway. What was it that you were saying, Joe? You were saying something?
Grandpa Bird Zone
I'm pretty
said,
sure
if
I
you know
made
what
Rick
I mean.
Astley cry.
Free Bird Zone. Dang it. Anyway. I'll say...
Pretty sure I made...
Go ahead.
Azagi wants some of Gamera's turtle soup, if you know what I mean.
Anyway, I actually kind of enjoyed the matches. Just sort of like, just a fun 1-on-3 match. Really happy to see the Garoga monsters finally get a win. Like, finally. and 3-in-1 scoop too, so that's really cool.
Where's G-Kuro? He didn't get a win.
Yeah, I know, right?
Also, where's my spider Euros?
Your G-Kuro will get a win eventually, and your Spider Euros is still in discussion.
Hey, why isn't G-Kuro in a better match?
Yeah.
Grandpa Bird Zone
Why'd he
said
get
match 204 was a fun read. It was nice to see Wagaraga monsters as a real threat and actually gain the win. Now where is my Spider Rose?
Why'd he get what?
Yeah, to go on what GBC said, how come G-Kuro started out in a shitty match?
Yeah.
Well, he'll be in a good match eventually, so.
That's all in perspective, Kaiju X.
Wait,
Yeah.
all perspective? I don't
Grandpa
know,
Bird
man.
Zone said, oh, my...
Oh my. Big blast. He's freaking... Freed auto-talking. What the frick? Let's see. Next on ball... oh no, that's right. Nagoda, what'd you think of 204?
Yeah, don't forget about Nagoda, Kaiju X.
I forgot about Nagoda and Alex there for a second.
You always forget about Nagoda. We had this
Grayshot
huge
always forgets
character
about
arc.
Nagoda.
And
Grayshot always steals
everyone
people's
still
mind.
forgets about Nagoda.
Well, I have to become the new Grayshot one day, so, me forgetting Nagoda's there's the first step to that. I'm heading a dark and lonely path.
Grandpa Bird Zone said by the power
Okay,
of Gray
so-
Shot.
I thought I thought it was an okay match.
Grandpa Bird
and
Zone said, I still
one
suck.
thing that I really liked about it was how there was a drill fight, and the superior drill apparently won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, just a reminder that Kaiju X is still wanted.
Yeah. For 99 cents.
Yes.
Not even a full dollar.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes.
About fucking time.
Anyway, I thought this was a relatively good match. I mean, the story was fine. I just don't really care for like the whole world being invaded, since we've seen it before, and usually these things never conclude.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they never wrap up. So it's basically kind of pointless to just say, "Oh, all these monsters are fighting."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always seen it
And I do agree with that.
Oh, right. I do understand what you're trying to say, but I have always sort of seen it as, oh, we're just getting a small snippet of something else that's going on. That's how I've seen it, but, you know, to be fair, yeah, you are right to say
but it
they
never really pays off.
Yeah,
never has a payoff.
Oh, right, no real conclusion. That is an understandable point to be made, that there are a lot of matches that are like, oh yeah, there are a lot of other things going on right now, let's just focus on this part, which, yeah, that's kind of neat, but I do understand that it's like, yeah, half the time these things start, they never really go anywhere, it's just kind of there. Though,
yeah, it gets rather old.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I personally think that other writers should, like, have their own sort of interpretations, like, oh, what's their take of this world? If that makes sense.
Grandpa Bird Zone said, just get to talking about the large, steamy, naked man.
Yeah, absolutely.
As I was saying, this match could have just been fine with just the 3 Groga monsters attacking the city and sending out Kiryu.
Yeah.
And then when Kiryu gets destroyed or whatever, Akane could just send out some sort of transmission to him, have another mech deal with them, or like praying that some heroic monster will stop him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, objectively speaking, you could totally cut out the whole world's at stake bit, and you're not going to miss much, because the focus of the match is Kiryu fighting 3 of the Terror Beasts, so...
Yeah, so it's not going to really make a difference.
I could see that.
But yeah, I did like how the Grogas actually won and the hero actually failed.
Yeah.
It was a nice change.
Definitely.
Yeah, we don't get that often.
Right. Especially from, I really respect, Christian's work. I would like to say he's contributed a lot. Not all of them are great, per se. We've definitely ripped on a few of his works with the committee reads, but honestly, he is a decent writer, and I will admit he does repeat certain, there are just certain tropes that are repeated a lot, so it is nice to see the villains just winning this time around, the hero losing.
I think what it is with him is that he's rather basic most of the time. He doesn't really take any risks. If you
right. Kind of like,
get what I'm...
Oh, right. Yeah, I see what you mean. Just kind of like traditional, it kind of follows the path you would expect, in a way.
Yeah, especially in the earlier matches, they're really basic. It's like, all it is 2 monsters show up with no real story to them, they fight, and then the monster leaves. Whoever's victorious. That's kind of what it is most of the time.
Well, right, but that's kind of what the KWC's built upon, fights.
Well, we need to evolve.
Of course, absolutely.
Well, that's probably why I respected GVC's match a lot, because it focused more on story and characters, because, again, I know that's what the KWC is about, is fights, but I'm more of a story and character person.
Yeah, Joe's
I'd rather focus on story characters than the fights.
Yeah, totally, and that's fair. That is fair, because I think a memorable fight is set up with the story characters. So,
but yeah, I'm not saying that Christian's horrible or anything. He's just basic most of the time. If you're just a person who's a fan of fights, you'll get a kick out of it. But if you're a person like me who wants, like I said, more of a story and characters to it, then you're going to find it rather
or a subversion of subversion of expectations, sort of thing. Just changing things up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a balance. I don't want like too much story. Like I just want like enough to kind of get the ball rolling, so to speak.
Understandable. Understandable.
And then when you compare Christian to Tom, yeah, I could, I guess, say he's does somewhat of a good job by taking risks, but they're kind of terrible. Like with Randy being Jet Jaguar and the whole stupid shit with the Baggin trilogy.
Right.
Yeah.
And some other stuff that shouldn't even be allowed, like with Mechanicon.
Yeah. So that's kind of funny. We got two writers that kind of go on the different ends of the spectrum. Tom takes risk and with minimal success. I say minimal because I think, like, I don't know. I think Match 83 is a good example of his risk paying off in the long run. Though, granted,
God, no.
Alex hates Zilla anyway, so it doesn't benefit him at all. And then you got,
like I said, Tom did a good job. One in the first half of 56, but other than that, his risks don't really pay off.
Oh, right. So, yeah, it's like you got one writer who takes risk and the other who kind of sticks more traditionally. So.
Yeah.
Now to the all-important question.
It's like one of them is J.J. Abrams and the other is George Lucas.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of a nice comparison there. Now on to the important question. Why doesn't Zandora have nipples? I mean, what? God Emperor Gabra, we are now hopping on to match 205. Mechagodzilla.
Also,
versus...
screw you guys. I am never calling him Zandora. I'm calling him Zandola.
Sandollar.
Sandollar.
His name is Sammy.
Zammy.
Sammy. Don't get it wrong.
Whatever. God Emperor Gabra, what do you think of match 205?
I actually liked this fight, although, in my opinion, I think I would have changed the setup, like, how Mechagodzilla and the Rogue Titan met up. Like, we can use, like, the setting from the live-action Attack on Titan movies for matches, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
I think what I would have done, like, to introduce Mechagodzilla would have been, have the match take place in the live-action Attack on Titan movie universe, and then have Showa Mechagodzilla be like some ancient, some ancient weapon that was left behind, and then it got waken up from all the fighting with humanity and the Titans, and then it causes a rampage, and then the Rogue Titan goes to fight it. But other than that, I thought the fight was pretty good. So.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Give it a more dynamic, sort of world or narrative.
It's a bit cliche, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, okay. Grandpa can't hear me, so he's getting wax pulled out. Grandpa's getting his wax pulled out of his ear. So, Joe, what do you think?
He's getting a colonoscopy.
So until Grandpa's colonoscopy's done, Joe, what do you think of 205?
I thought 205 was okay. I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was good. I thought it was okay, and yeah. I just thought it was... I'm repeating myself, but I thought it was alright. The banner is probably the best part of it. But I don't really know much I don't really know what else to say about it. And it's not really forgettable, but I just don't know what else to say about it. But I did think Mechagodzilla's entrance was pretty cool. With the fire and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Getting really descriptive. But, yeah. It was fine.
Alright.
It is kind of weird that we had a Mechagodzilla match, a Showa Mechagodzilla match not too long after another one. Unless that was the only Rogue
It was
Titan match.
it was a poor follow up to a good match.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Again, unless that's the only Rogue Titan match that someone wrote.
I think it's the. I can't remember any other Rogue Titan matches I've received recently. I think I might have gotten a couple. I think.
Wasn't Greyshot's playing match the only other Rogue Titan match? You know,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, I think that's another one.
I don't think he finished it yet.
I know he's working on it.
Right. Yeah, it's a work in progress for that one. Now, I know I have a few in mind, though I haven't quite gotten to them yet. Oh, hey, Grandpa's back from his colonoscopy. What'd you think of 205? Grandpa Birdman?
Grandpa, speak up.
Wake up, Grandpa.
Grandpa!
He muted himself.
Oh, thank
Damn
God.
it, Grandpa.
Oh, I think he's going to speak through
I think he
Skynet.
forgot how to talk.
Can't talk at the moment. All right, we'll move on to
having a
myself.
stroke.
Wait, you can't talk at the ATM?
Gosh, Troy, you should have seen that one coming.
Can't talk at the ATM.
Yeah, you finished depositing or withdrawing your bills. Whichever.
He's sorting his receipts.
Yeah, from his stripper job. Anyway.
No, he's trying to balance out how much his colonoscopy will cost.
yeah. Anyway. Yeah, this match, as someone who had to look it over, make a couple of adjustments here and there, like, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it per se, though I think I would kind of agree with God Emperor Gabra, just have the sword be set up in the Attack on Titan world, or at least the live action world, and then just kind of just go from there. Or at least would have given a more. I think there could have been a little bit more like ominous mystery of like, oh, Mechagodzilla is like this just like ancient weapon from way back when. It just would have given a little bit more mystery to that world of what the heck happened.
Of course, Mechagodzilla's ancient. He's been around since the 70s.
He was there the day that Disco died.
Yeah. Rumor has it Mechagodzilla put an end to Disco. Anyway.
With his rainbow.
Yeah, with his rainbow eye beams and elongated missile fingers. Anyway. Yeah, otherwise though, it's like, yeah, this one's fine. I'm always all for fake Godzilla matches, if you will. Like, you know, matches that have fake Godzilla. So, and there are a couple of like
I just remembered a kind of problem with the match. It kind of feels like the writers says this was co-written by someone, but it kind of felt like they wanted to do a Showa Godzilla match, but since they couldn't, they just had it be fake Godzilla.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, that's always kind of been.
Because
go ahead.
Because Mechagodzilla kind of feels shoehorned in a little. Like it didn't feel like both fake Godzilla and Mechagodzilla were really equal.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like,
Given equal time.
Right. Like there was a lot more focus on fake Godzilla than Showa Mechagodzilla, and Showa Mechagodzilla just kind of finished the job, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe I never got the maybe mentally that could have been the intention, but when I received the match, it was always Mechagodzilla versus Rogue Titan. So.
Yeah.
So I think the only difference with this is that I made a change to, I personally kind of went in and made a change to the transformation sequence. Like originally, I think the original version had where Mechagodzilla was going to crawl out of the Godzilla skin like a suit. I think it was supposed to be reminiscent of something MM made up with Shin Godzilla, like, I don't know, like the man thing coming out of the Shin Godzilla or whatever. Some kind of reference to that, Judas or whatever it's called.
Yeah, some
So-
sort of dumb
Right, so, but
wall attempt.
right, but I just kind of, altered it to be a little bit more traditional, so...
So he just took off the fake Godzilla skin like clothes.
Something like that, yeah. In the original version. Kinda. It's kind of funny when you
That's
put it that way.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's kind
I
of
kind of think
funny.
it's supposed to be more like a
Hilarious.
snake shedding its skin.
Yeah,
I think would be the more.
Yeah, or shedding its skin, I think was just would be more proper, but yeah,
I like mine better.
yeah, taking it off like clothes.
Nagoda, what are your thoughts?
Is there a way to mute that?
Oh, it's
Like
my
the-
turn? Well,
Speak up, my child.
I'm trying to think. Well, I wasn't really surprised. Mechagodzilla Showa beat the crap out of Rogue Titan, but then I
Yeah.
was surprised that Greyshaw had him lose for his first match, just like the Muros.
Grayshot didn't write it.
Right,
But he had the match go up like that though.
Sure.
I mean, again,
That was
you
the,
don't
that was the only Rogue Titan match in existence. So
Yeah, it kinda is, I guess.
because nobody cares about Attack on Titan or whatever it's called.
We must kill all the Titans.
Right. To be fair, just because it's your first match doesn't mean you're gonna win. Let's face it. If we
Yeah.
knew that we
Yeah.
knew all first matches were victories, it kind of would have been boring, you know.
Yeah.
Like I think Godzilla's first match was a tie, right?
Yeah, his and Gamera's their
Yeah.
first matches were ties.
Yeah.
More explosions were needed.
More explosions were needed, apparently. So.
Yeah. Agreed.
So is it GVJ's turn now?
Yes.
Oh. I don't remember a single thing about this match. It was
Forgettable.
I just don't, yeah, forgettable. Like, there's nothing for me to remember. And it's not because it was there was a Titan, because I don't know jack shit about Attack on Titan. That doesn't mean anything, because, again, I don't know anything about Gore, but I love Goliath and Bemula versus Mechagodzilla. Or,
Yeah.
I hate, like, Zilla. I actually enjoyed Zilla and Jet Jaguar versus Gyra versus Gauss. That doesn't mean anything. This match was just forgettable. It was boring.
Yeah.
Like, there was nothing to it that glued me into the story or the match itself.
Another thing that did kind of bother me about the match was like it kind of felt like once Showa Mechagodzilla ditched his disguise, it just turned into a stomp for him. Like the Rogue Titan just like didn't stand a chance at all. And I kind of would have at least liked to see him, put up a bit of a fight.
He knocked off his jaw. He did his best.
In many respects, yeah, that last bit easily could have been extended to, yeah, I think that last part when Mechagodzilla ditches the disguise, I think that fight could have been extended some, looking back on it now. So.
Grandpa, are you there?
Okay. So can we move to a better match?
Oh, yeah, I agree. Let's move to a better match.
Grandpa Bird Zone said I am back.
Alright, well first, Grandpa Birdzone, what'd you think of match 205?
He's still muted.
But he can hear me, though. No excuses.
Nah, his mouth and ears are on different places.
Ooh.
His mouth could hear, but his ears could speak. He's an alien.
What the heck?
That's a disturbing image.
Yeah.
Or he's that one. He's Thor from Ghostbusters.
Grandpa Bird Zone said white doesn't rope
So
Titan have
does he
nipples.
taste by smelling and smell by tasting?
Why doesn't Rogue Titan have nipples? Great
I'll,
question.
I'll translate for Birdman. He's basically wondering why Mechagodzilla didn't milk the Rogue Titan.
You know, Alex, man milk goes for a lot these days on the Chinese black market.
Well, yeah, the Chinese are finally getting into some stuff like movies.
Yeah.
Although they do have questionable tastes, like the Warcraft movie doing better than The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
To quote Birdman, Rogue Titan versus MG Show was basically what Muto versus Baggin was.
Yeah,
Grandpa
it
Bird
kind of
Zone
was.
said attack on
Attack
Titan.
on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
TI-10.
Difference is, Muto versus Baggin was at least enjoyable.
It had a nice banner.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. This banner was done by someone new.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That was the best thing about that match.
Grandpa
Of course.
Bird
Yeah.
Zone said Colossal Titan has an impressive crack.
Well, it's kind of in his
I'm
name.
scared. Birdman scares me.
Yeah. Banner by Landon Soto, also known as Ultimate Ditto. He actually did a really, he's done them. I believe he started banners with 205, I think. So
I think he did the last one too, or the one before.
Oh,
yeah,
Grandpa
he
Bird
did
Zone
206
said
as
Dinosaur
well.
wants to suck parent nips.
Yeah, he did.
We still need to get him in here to read with us.
Who the hell is
Yeah.
Aaron?
What?
That's the Rogue Titan's human name.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
No, the past, like the newest one we got was Matthew Williams. This is Landon Soto. So 205
Yeah.
and 206
And they
are...
both their first banners in the KWC were both Mechagodzilla matches.
Heh, that's kind of
What's his
funny.
last name?
Landon or
Landon Soto?
Yes, like Soto, S-O-T-O.
Is he related to Soto Kaiba?
Boo!
I thought his name
Grandpa
at
Bird
first was
Zone said
Lando
female
Solo.
Titan is not family friendly.
Yeah. Chew that one.
Yeah,
He's
the
the- so he's the
KWC is
Jedi.
not family friendly.
The KWCC definitely isn't family friendly. I can guarantee you that right now.
When has it ever
Family
been?
Wait,
friendly?
did you just
Wait,
say
family?
Wendley?
Wait, Kaiju X, did you say family friendly?
I guess so. I don't know. I can't talk. It's the KWC Triple X. Anyway. But now I think we can now finally safely hop on to match 206 after
A
talking
better
about
match.
Titan nipples after that. Match 206. Baggin Battle.
Grandpa Bird Zone said Toho Kingdom demonetized for extreme use of the word
Yes.
interrupt.
Wait, Kaiju X, did you say naggin instead of bagan?
I think I was cut like halfway through or something. I don't know. Yeah, match 206.
You know, Kaiju X, you would be great at naming off-brand names
Grandpa
for the
Bird Zone
Kaijus.
said
Oh,
you can't
absolutely.
deny your
In
life.
case we ever get sued. Like, bagging could be nagging.
Yeah, Naggin, Butler.
Grandpa
and-
Bird Zone said 4 Titan tits.
You can't
And
deny
what?
your love for Titan tits.
And what?
Anyway.
And what?
And Kuma Sogami. Anyway.
So you
Ever
mean
could be
Thomas
renamed to
Pagani?
Custodian.
Yes.
The custodian, yes. Match 206, Baggin, Basher, and Kumasugami versus Dagora by Harley Jameson, who has done a nice handful of matches at this point. Honestly, okay, let's start with God Emperor Gabra.
Too
What'd
much
you think
to
of it?
cover.
No, you go ahead. You
Alright.
already have your opinion
Alright.
all started.
Alright,
You go
alright,
ahead.
going right
That's
into it.
basically him saying he didn't read it, so give me some time to read it so I can get my thoughts.
Right. Nah, man.
Damn, how did he know?
No, I personally love this match. One, it's a sequel to one of my own matches, Match 153, and yeah, it's
Yep, that's how you please Kaiju X. Make a sequel to one of his matches, and you'll instantly love
Grandpa
it.
Bird Zone
Yeah.
said,
I'm
not
looking
even
right now.
Bacon is safe from tentacle temptation.
Okay, that's pretty good. But no, like this match is great. Like it's like end of the line. Dagore's pretty much wrecked everyone, and now the only Earth's last stand now has to rely on monsters that are either that are threats to humanity, and for two of them, maybe even the planet. Freeing. Yeah, this was honestly a great setup of just
Grandpa Bird Zone said his dark heart hides his desire for their frozen touch.
Sorry if I cut out. I am listening to Birdman interrupt me halfway through. But yeah, honestly, this match I think is great. I just love the way they all kind of bounce off of each other. Dagora was impressive, impressive fighting capabilities from Dagora. Baggin isn't. I love the way that Baggin isn't just I am the greatest thing of all. It's no, he needed assistance, he needed an alliance to be formed.
Kaiju X, you're triggering Tom.
Well, sorry, past Tom, screw you. A weaker Baggin is for me, despite the fact that I wrote a match with a powerful Baggin, but whatever. Yeah, this is just a match I really love. So, and the fact
Difference is it.
Grandpa Bird Zone said Bacon just wanted to get those gosh darn jellyfish off his land.
Anyway.
Difference is that Baggin was having trouble against one monster,
Yeah,
or was fighting an equally powerful monster, not a whole bunch of monsters like cannon fodder.
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what kind of helps too. Is Baggin was struggling to fight this one creature.
Grandpa Bird Zone said Bacon versus Hero.
So, yeah. Baggin versus Hetero is another decent example.
Oh yeah.
But I think that takes place in a post 56 weekend Baggin continuity. So
Yeah.
If I remember.
But he's still uber ultra overpowered.
Right.
He won that match in every match he was in.
Yeah, enough of my slobbering praises. God Emperor Gabra, what'd you think of it?
I liked it. I liked how Harley, used Kumasagami in this fight. Like how he actually, used more than just the bows and arrows.
Yeah.
And I do have to agree with your
assessment
assessment about Baggin, him finally fighting a monster that's in his own weight class, I guess you could say. Or, something that's, just a strong. So.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do kind of agree with you, how it's almost like the monsters that, kind of don't give a rip about humanity or I guess, I don't know about Baggin's case just because he's a video game character and kind of has different origins depending on, what deleted or, what pitch you're wanting to go with. Because, wasn't he a villain in some and then more just kind of an angry guardian or whatever, or ex-guardian in some versions?
I believe with more back when these matches.
Grandpa Bird Zone said, "How could burning Godzilla lose to a pile of sherry?"
Okay, we heard that one.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, we already heard that one.
Yeah, well, you'll hear it in post. You'll understand why I just stopped midway through. So you will understand. But yeah, I think with the more information that's been revealed, I think Baggin's always meant to be this sort of evil character, but the information that Harley and I were basing our Baggin off of was that he was more of the ex-Guardian type, so... But, yeah.
I hear Baggin's favorite movie is Split because he has a split personality.
Like, I knew there was, like, the whole totem background with Bagan originally, or Bakan, or...
Yeah. Okay,
Or
that one might
bacon.
be closer to just natural creature of, like, not necessarily good or evil, just a creature. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. Any other thoughts or just what have you?
This one was just a bit of a random one, but it was kind of nice to see Batra again in a KWC.
Yeah.
I always kind of liked Batra, so...
If you like Batra, then you must be edgy.
No, I just like listening to Rodan's roar over and over again.
And he doesn't stop, and he don't stop roaring, and he don't stop roaring, and I'm gonna stop.
And you don't stop believing.
All right.
Grandpa Birdzone said 206 is okay. Dogura is always a nice character to see get a match.
Alright, so...
All right. So yeah, I think Grandpa Birdzone said what he needed to say for the most part. Oh,
You know,
hang on a second. He's typing.
That it
Yeah.
said. I have to wait for Birdman to say stupid robot voice.
Do we
Grandpa
have to?
Birdzone said Bagan versus Belio. Dawn.
Dawn of Edge.
Dawn of Edge.
Yeah, the way he said Dogura, someone needs to Photoshop Dogura with a dog's face on it.
Nagoda.
Grandpa Birdzone said crawling in my skin.
Yeah. Yes.
Doggora. Oh lordy, that's gonna look good.
I'll try.
Wait,
I got a phone call.
Okay. Yeah, Joe, what'd you think of 206?
I really liked it. That's all.
Grandpa Birdzone said gosh burn it.
I don't think I can say what hasn't been said before in both here and on the forums. It was a really good, solid match, and I like that the villains are protecting Earth for once instead of fucking it.
Ooh.
And
Kinky. Anyway.
and I don't think many people give praise to this, but I like how Dogora, whatever the fuck. I like how hentai was portrayed.
Grandpa Birdzone said Bagan fucks GojiraGuy. 2017.
Oh. Oh, right.
But I like how Dogora hentai was portrayed in this match.
Mm-hmm.
It was this kind of
Grandpa
almost
Birdzone said I
unstoppable.
like how hentai was portrayed. GojiraGuy. 2017.
It was portrayed rather well, and I really liked it. So,
Alright, Nagoda, are you there?
oh,
I think he said he was going to be off for a little bit, so...
he has a phone call.
Yeah, something like that. Alright, let's hop on to Alex then. Alex, what did you think of match 206?
Grandpa
Out of the
Birdzone
three,
said, are we annoying
for
yet?
fuck's sake.
Jux Thomas?
Unfortunately, yes, just the constant battering in of robot messages is a little annoying, so it just becomes awkward to start.
Yeah, it is. it's talking over everybody, and I can hardly understand what everybody's saying.
Do it sparingly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, let's stop typing.
Out of the 3 matches we're talking about today, this is easily the best one.
Mm-hmm.
I'd agree.
Yeah, talking about the banner first. I remember GBZ telling me when it was first posted, the only thing he had a problem with, which I would agree, it's a minor thing, is just, didn't you say give Dagora more of a purplish glow or like a bluish?
Instead of bluish.
Yep, bluish.
Oh,
something like that.
Oh yeah,
And-
yeah.
None of the matches that Dagora is in have that, and I'm a little annoyed about that.
It's a little weird because if you look at because if you go off of the the picture you see for the KWC, he does have a bluish glow, but in the movie the actual puppet is like this sort of I don't know, this sort of like tannish color or whatever. So yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird.
Well, that's my problem. I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, same here. I was never able to acquire the DVD.
I have it.
When Tokyo Shock was doing all those DVDs, I just focused on the ones that just had brief cameos and destroy all monsters. Because I never got Matango or Atrigon. No, I got Atrigon. I meant Dagora. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't get those 2.
Well, now
you know what?
Have to.
They should release Dagora on Blu-ray.
Yeah, and the special feature could be the special feature could just be of the Blu-ray glowing. Like you hit a button and it glows.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, that would be cool. Jinx.
Trademark. I already trademarked it. It's my idea. You can't steal it. Don't steal my OC.
Birdman, stop typing.
Okay.
Grandpa
And
Bird
another...
said Dodor flavored gel on.
For fuck's sake.
Can we mute Birdzone?
Would that even be possible for
Birdman
talking text?
Another small thing.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if this was intentional enough for Kumasagami. His left or right arm looks kind of weird. It doesn't look it doesn't match up with his other arm that's holding the bow and arrow. It looks like it's fallen off. I don't know if that's like foreshadowing for when he actually loses the arm or if that's just like a mistake.
Oh, like how the bow and arrow arm's shorter or something?
No, the bow and arrow arm looks fine. The other arm looks
the other arm
weird, like it's already fallen off or it doesn't match the other arm.
I think that might be how it looks in the movie.
Right. I think that's how it's like in the movie. Like, I do believe that is from the movie. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it just looks kind of weird from how I'm seeing it.
Right. Because it's like the background. The thing is with Kumasogami, at least the scene this picture's pulled from, the background almost like Kumasogami almost blends in with the background because it's all rocky and whatnot. So you probably don't really notice the arm right away. It's not until you take it out that things look a little funny. So.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I relatively enjoyed this match. Mm-hmm. It's really good. I liked how all the evil monsters are fighting. Hell, I even love Kumasagami's motivation for fighting. Mm-hmm. He's getting sacrifices. He's getting something. He's getting personal gain out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that's what gives. And this is what I was talking about with story and characters. Yes, Harley gave character to a kaiju. That's what made this match so much more fun for me to read. Mm-hmm. We got some motivation out of a kaiju.
Right. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I thought the smash sacrifice thing for Kumasogami was an incredibly clever way of making him fight for humanity. I thought that was really clever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it actually gave me a reason to root for him.
Yeah, totally.
Also, I didn't expect Batra to die or sacrifice himself.
Well, he's gonna get reincarnated anyway.
True.
But what about poor Mothra? Anyway,
if you're 90% of the fan base, nobody cares.
True. All right,
Bird
Nagoda,
Zone,
what do you think
uh,
of Nagoda? What do you think of 206?
About it was how instead of just using the sword and the arrows like most people do, he also got to use stuff like throwing spears, which was
Throwing
really
spears and
fun.
throwing spears.
Yes, he actually uses other weapons than just the sword and a bow, finally. And another thing I liked was how when they were beating
he
up...
used a dildo in this match.
Yep.
Can we do that?
Wait, do what?
I mean,
Wait,
technically,
what?
he could form any weapon in his hands, so it's technically allowed.
I mean,
Oh, God.
you could just...
A giant.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's experiment with this match.
Oh, no.
This match broke new ground.
Well, didn't Gaigan versus Kumasugami have Kumasugami shifting his hands at the Gaigan's blades temporarily? I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
But those aren't spears.
True.
But that's not a dildo.
Kumasugami forms a club there.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Wait. Oh, gosh.
Or a giant hammer. Another thing I liked was how when they were all beating up Dagora, or however you say his name,
Dagora.
he's just split himself to pack everyone. And Batra died again, which is something that got discussed already. So yeah, that's about it.
Can Bird Zone stop existing?
I think
I
he's
can't
just...
hear
Yeah,
him.
that
Grandpa
is kind of getting
Bird Zone
annoying
said
now.
no.
Well, I can't really hear the robot voice anymore.
I can't.
I could never
can,
hear him, but
unfortunately.
I've never
I
heard
could
the
never-
robot voice.
I can never
think you
hear
guys
him,
get a
but-
I think you guys get a kick out of it when you hear it, but yeah, it's like after a while, it's like okay, simple things like no are perfectly fine, but when it comes to like full-on sentences, it's a little distracting.
Like I said,
Well,
use it
Bird Zone-
sparingly.
Bird Zone's not gonna fucking do that.
Yeah.
I know he's not. He's
It's
doing it
Grandpa
right now.
Bird Zone said I need us to talk. People are sleeping.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, now I can hear it.
Yeah, that's fair too, though. That is fair. It just
I can't hear it.
It just
I
overlaps.
still can't hear it.
Then you two are blessed.
Like, if you're going to use it, then, just don't overdo it so that we can actually hear what everybody else is saying.
And we can actually read. Some people
Yeah.
have done that before in calls.
Say calls or colds.
Calls.
I heard cults.
I did too.
Grandpa Bird Zone said I will try to be quiet. No promises though.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So, but yeah, overall, yeah, just most positive reception for match 206, which to be expected out of Harley. Anyway, I'm good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something real quick, so you guys just talk amongst yourselves for a little bit, and then we'll talk about a new subject that's come up recently. So,
Oh,
We're having a commercial break.
pretty much.
Yay.
So,
We need elevator
So
music
Kaiju-
or something.
Kaiju actually need to put an ad here now.
yeah, right.
Grandpa
Or
Bird
how about, like,
Zone
the
said
Jeopardy
asterisk,
music?
censored,
Or
asterisk.
you could always have someone sponsor us, and then at the start of every video, you could say, "Oh, this place is sponsoring," and then we'll mention them every 15 minutes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for these 2-hour videos.
Yeah, I've seen podcasts do that before.
Yeah,
Just saying.
I don't doubt that. I do not doubt that. I'm just saying. All right, see you guys in a little bit.
I don't know about
Grandpa
you guys,
Bird
but
Zone
Kaiju
said
X sucks.
KWCC is spin the silence.
I really hate that Kaiju X guy.
Yeah.
Do we need to make a commercial for or an
Do we
advertisement?
really need this Kaiju X guy?
Yeah,
I don't
we
think
need some
we do.
insurance.
Yeah.
Kaiju X
So he's
insurance.
basically our scapegoat then. Alright.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh crap, he's gonna listen to this since he's probably still recording this crap.
It's okay, he can't.
Edit us out because he still has Windows Movie Maker.
Yes.
Oh, okay then.
He can't hear it for now.
What if he has his wireless headphones again?
And we're fucked.
Grandpa Bird Zone said KWCC is sponsored by Applebee's.
Applebee's sucks. Grayshot did coke in there.
KWCC sponsored by Tom.
Ew.
Yeah.
At least it's not sponsored by Grayshot.
Yeah.
No,
Nagoda, if it was sponsored by Tom, then we couldn't say anything bad about him.
True.
Yeah.
You know, I realized something in the coming years of the KWC. Match 133 is the Titanic of the KWC.
I mean,
It
an
was
overrated
liked-
movie?
No, it was liked for a while, and then everyone started hating it.
wait, people liked it?
Unfortunately.
I clapped when Tom showed his quote-unquote genius.
I clapped when he had orbs.
So are you saying that Tom is the James Cameron of the KWC?
No, that's
Well, no,
insulting
then
to
he's
James
good.
Cameron.
I don't know.
Difference is James Cameron can actually make some good stuff like Terminator 1 and 2 and Aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about James Cameron now?
Grandpa Bird Zone said who is
I
the
don't
Michael
know.
Bay of the
I
KWC.
don't pay attention to James Cameron now. What has
Yeah,
James Cameron done?
Apparently, James
recently?
Cameron has started filming Avatar 2, which is like 8 years too late.
8 years
Yeah.
after the first movie?
Yeah,
He's basically going to try to film all like 50 films at once.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound
Ew.
like it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah, he liked Alien Covenant.
Ew!
ew.
And you know what? I heard those exact words in a Facebook live stream. It felt dirty. Also, Kaiju X is back.
Yep, I'm back. Yeah, I can promise you, I liked with Alien Covenant, just derailing for a little bit here, or just changing subject. I liked the world in like the first act, but after that though, that was underwhelming. That was
It's just an overly
I-
pretentious meh movie.
yeah.
I basically described what Alien Covenant is in one
Grandpa
sentence.
Bird Zone said KWCC
Oh, that is
is
true.
sponsored by Avatar 2.
Yes,
I'm a reboot disguised as a prequel
Oh yeah, totally.
because nothing fucking the other Alien movies when you watch Prometheus and Covenant.
Yeah.
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 And it's like you introduce the neomorphs who just make the xenomorphs fucking pointless.
Yeah,
Yep.
they can do everything that the xenomorphs can do, but 10 times better.
As
They're
far as I'm
fast.
concerned, David
They're
wanted to create the perfect species. He already created it with the fucking neomorphs.
yeah. Did he create the neomorphs?
I think he
Was it
did.
explicitly said,
I
or
don't
did
know.
they just live there?
I don't know. Really, Scott never fucking explains anything. He just creates more questions. And not the good questions.
Yeah, not the good ones
Like it-
either.
Like you see in the John Carpenter's remake of The Thing or the original Alien.
Yeah.
Scott could still be a good filmmaker like he did with The Martian. That's a really good movie. Just have him stay away from the Alien franchise.
Yeah. If Ridley Scott wants to do an alien movie, tell him to fuck off.
And just have him make a different film,
Yeah.
like The Martian.
Have him do the
But
Martian
there's no
2.
actual Martians in it.
Martian Manhunter.
I felt like
0
I
out
was
of
right
10.
to.
Yeah, 0 out of 10.
Grandpa
I was
Bird
misled.
Zone said cities shrouded in shadow.
That game sounds stupid.
Um,
I'm just kidding. I have no idea. Haven't been fucking paying attention to that game.
You can take selfies with Kaiju.
Oh boy, sounds fun. I could just do that for other natural disaster.
Yeah. Yeah, City
Yeah, I could.
I'm gonna.
And when
gonna
Hurricane
take
Harvey happened, it then gets killed the next second.
Worth it.
True.
Yeah, I'll post it on Instagram while I'm drowning.
Selfie while drowning.
Hey, we could do that today in the end of the world.
Yeah, Planet X is about to kill us. The Exilian. I'm gonna take a picture with a few Exilians.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a. I clapped when I saw King Ghidorah.
Grandpa Bird Zone said global warming is a myth according to Donald Trump.
Hey, don't you mean Prime Minister Shin?
Yeah.
Grandpa Bird Zone said no.
That was a fast response.
They're basically the same thing.
The only difference is one of them's a fictional character. The other one's unfortunately real.
Grandpa Bird
Well,
Zone said that
both of
least
them,
people like
both of them
Donald's
do
wrong
cause
peach.
annoying discussions among people.
It got quiet.
Yes, it got
It always
very...
gets quiet.
Because I am
Okay.
eating. I'm eating, and the audience enjoys it when I eat.
What are you eating? Tell us.
Should I put the picture?
Pizza.
Gonna
Do it
share?
after the annoying discussion we're about to have.
Yes.
Grandpa
way we
Bird
can actually
Zone
clear
said
our
we are waiting
minds.
for death's sweet embrace.
We are waiting for Death's sweet embrace. Very much so. And that will initiate with the debate we will have here. Zara versus Belial. To get everyone situated.
I don't know.
A City
I
Shroud
don't know
and
anything
Shadow.
about them,
City Shroud and Shadow, for the most part.
so I'm not gonna participate.
Alright.
Oh
Okay.
god, I'm already seeing a picture of Zerub and it looks fucking terrible.
Hey, it was the 60s, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man, it was the times.
Yeah, I actually seen better designs from other stuff in the 60s.
Alright. Yeah. Alien Zara versus Ultraman Belial. Basically, City Shroud and Shadow will serve as a good gateway to let other kinds of monsters in. So.
Ew, what the fuck is that?
What is that, some sort of
$10 cosplay?
Yeah, that's
It
Alien
looks like a
Zara
metal
and-
testicle.
It's just, yeah, that's Alien Zara.
He's
and
got
his-
LTV.
Yeah, and his transformation, imitation Ultraman. So.
He has those
I
wonder
mean,
tools. Look at them.
the imitation form looks cool, but oh,
Oh look, it's an
gross.
Did you get pooped on?
Is that someone's edgy OC?
Considering how I looked in the discussion thread, I think someone just said, basically just described life for me. Ooh, look at me, I'm so edgy, I'm gonna destroy the place in a few seconds by snapping my fingers. I could create an army by snapping my fingers.
I can throw an Ultraman into a planet or into outer space.
Yeah, it's like when you have overpowered characters like that. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you have like an overpowered character like Bly, from what I'm getting, it's not going to be fun to write a match when you could just have them just snap a finger.
Grandpa
Instantly.
Bird Zone said Zerub can
Yeah.
do more than imitate Ultraman.
Oh yeah, definitely. Zerub has his own set of powers, and like
Yeah.
he's just a better character too. Like, believe it
And
or
you-
not, believe it or
Good.
not, that design does have a good character to it. Basically, imagine the Showa Exilian controller as a different kind of alien.
Everyone's glitching.
Oh no.
What about glitching?
God Emperor.
Oh,
Go ahead.
for me, everyone's glitching.
Oh boy.
Grandpa Bird Zone said, but what about
What about?
What the fuck is that thing?
Oh, that's Skull
I still
Oh, Gamora.
can't see the
Gamora.
It's
All I heard was skull, so I'm gonna assume it means skull fucker.
Skull Gamora.
Mary Sue Gamora.
Would you like me to explain this one for everybody?
Go right on ahead, man. You know about this more than I do.
All right, I'll explain it once everybody shuts up.
What was it?
So I'll explain Skull Gamora for
Fuck is
everybody.
that? Where's his nose?
Well, I will explain once the bot thing shuts up. All right, everybody stop posting in the Discord.
It looks like he has skin cancer.
Oh god.
Basically, one of the antagonists from this show confused monsters using Belial's powers, or Belial himself. So.
Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool.
So
That
that's
makes it
why
slightly
he has
cooler.
the purple color type.
That's the main thing that you're questioning.
Yes, the main thing I'm questioning is the color time.
And not the big red tumor.
Oh god. These are just so fucking edgy.
Well, it's Belial. He's edgy by nature. I mean,
What? Wait, I just realized something. How? Wait, if he in the new what?
What?
Uh,
Okay, so Bagan is the perfect opponent for Belial. Because they're both edgy. Oh, the perfect writer for the match.
I don't think we need a mask that edgy.
We do. I know two excellent edgy writers who can write this match.
there we go. Got the Facebook bot muted. Or not Facebook, Discord.
I couldn't even hear it and I was annoyed by it.
Me too. Don't worry.
Because
It got obnoxious after a while.
Because everybody started talking and then stopped talking because of fucking Birdman. No offense, Birdman.
Yeah, look at the GIF now. That's weird. Holy moly.
The fuck?
Oh yeah, are we still having this debate, or are we just gonna leave it as it is and not
We're
care?
gonna leave it as it is.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, just if you want to look more, just kind of go to the TK thread, and you'll probably get more out of it than us talking about it here. So.
Yeah.
I mean, which do you want? The ugly-looking alien or the edgy OC?
Pretty much.
That's basically what it boils down to. The edgy OC that's stronger than everybody, or the real ugly guy that can, who has at least a lot of story potential.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the cyborg testicle. Which is a thing. I never thought I'd say.
Or here's a better idea. How about we don't include neither of them?
Zone said, now what about?
I can now hear the robot voice again.
Yeah,
Fuck.
And that makes me
I
sad.
can't hear anything about that.
Is
robot
that
voice you're talking about.
that Ultraman Tiga?
Zero.
They all look the same.
I'd be fine with Tiga being in the KWC. I mean, I think we'd have to replace Ultra 7, though, to fill in his spot. But I do think Tiga would be fine, just because he actually can bring something new to the table. As far
One
as
Showa Ultra and one Heisei Ultra.
Yeah.
I still need to finish Ultraman. The original series.
I just realized Zero has X's. Does that confirm Ultraman X for the future?
Yes.
GBZ, I don't think you could ever finish the Ultraman franchise because they keep fucking making too many of them. It's like they never take a break.
I was only going to watch the original one.
Oh. Anyway, to clear our minds from that stupid debate, Nagoda, show GBZ.
Nagoda, it is time.
It is going up.
It is time.
The time
You
has
guys are gonna
come.
love this.
Here it is.
Dun, dun, dun,
Have
dun.
fun.
Grandpa Bird Zone said, "Oh wait, no."
Careful now, you might incite Tom's wrath now.
Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. Oh gosh.
You know, I think this is better than the It miniseries
Oh, by far.
in the book. And it's on par with the recent remake.
Grandpa
Sure,
Bird
it's Harley.
Zone
She
said,
keeps
"Why
changing
am I
her
not on there?"
Discord picture, so I just used the
No, Birdman.
anime girl.
Birdman.
You just used a generic anime character.
Yeah, basically Birdman, Derzer, and Christian are the bullies.
Woo!
While me, GVZ, Grayshot, Dinomaster, Harley, Kaiju X, and Nagoda are the loser gang.
Yeah.
Or the main characters.
Yay, we're losers.
Yeah.
And luckily only Grayshot dies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, if we get,
Wait, which one would Grayshot be in this instance? Because wasn't there like two of them that died?
Well, Dinomaster would be Stanley. Instead of dying when he gets the phone call, he just leaves us. He just writes, "Fuck you guys." Grayshot would be the guy who would be Eddie who tries to spray battery acid again, but gets eaten by Tom.
Gets eaten by Tom. That's great.
No, GBC Christian is one of the bullies. He's the
Oh. I thought he was
Who's
Georgie.
Georgie then?
Do we not have a Georgie?
Who would make for the ideal Georgie?
Grandpa Bird Zone said, "Yo, you can be Georgie."
No, he's
Dinomaster.
Dinomaster already is someone.
Can Nagoda be Georgie?
He's it.
No, Nagoda's someone
is
else.
Already someone.
The 7 people you see down below are the main characters.
Yeah.
You know what? Lane can be Georgie. He's already.
Yeah, fuck it.
He's
Let's just
banned
have him
anyway.
be the first. Yeah, let's just have him be
Grandpa
the first
Bird
one to die.
Zone said yes.
He's banned anyway.
Grandpa Bird Zone said, "No one's like Lane."
Okay, that's very accurate.
I mean, it's true, Birdman, but you shouldn't say it.
No, he should say it.
True.
Alright, so Lane's Georgie.
What? I heard lamb cheese. Kaiju X, what conversation are you having?
I don't know. In my own.
I'm starting to be concerned.
Lamb cheese.
I also heard butt cheese.
How the heck? I'm...
Now we're
This is another
discussing all the
filler
fine
episode.
cheese.
Yes. Lamb cheese, butt cheese.
Oh wait, Kaiju X, this is what you could call this episode. KWCC, the fine cheeses.
Oh, that's great. The fine cheeses. Yeah, I'm keeping that one in mind. That one's just gold. So that is freaking rich, though. KWC's Tom. That's great.
Yeah.
DVD video. Who made this movie?
So what are we going to call this KWCC on the YouTube? Are we going to call it the Cheese and Fine Wine Edition?
Yes.
I don't know.
Wine, cheeses, and wine.
Well, I was thinking we could spell wine with an
wine.
H.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, lordy, that's great. Now, you guys are coming up with way too many good titles. This was supposed to be the End of the World edition, but now I want to call it Cheese.
It's
We'll
dangerously cheesy.
That works. It's dangerously cheesy. There
Grandpa
we go.
Bird Zone said cheese. Alex.
Cheese, Alex.
Cheese, Alex.
The cheese floats down here. They all float. This is a great filler episode
Grandpa
of this
Bird Zone
anime.
said except Gray Shot.
Except Great Shot.
Grandpa Bird Zone
No.
said she thinks.
Yeah.
Grandpa Bird Zone said yes. Gray Shot is
Gray
female
Shot's
now.
female now.
Why-
I thought Kaiju
why
X
is
was
Great
the.
Shot
I thought
female now?
Kaiju X was the mom.
That's what I thought.
Grandpa Bird Zone said hey lesbians are hot.
Not all of them, dude.
Basically, what Birdman's confirming here is Grayshot and Kaiju X are the first LGBTQ couple in the KWC fan base.
Apparently.
Hey, don't forget the plus. Alex, don't forget the plus. That's important. Wait, what?
Anyway.
Grandpa
God damn,
Bird
I think we
Zone said
ran out of
now
stuff
where is
to
that
talk
commie
about.
cuck bar?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I mean, Harley said she'd be here, but apparently nothing's coming of it, so.
That's what she said.
Eh,
Poor Dino Master. He is completely lost. Not understanding where we are. Well, that's what happens when you just go off of the text. You will never get full context.
Context.
Anyway.
Grandpa
So
Bird Zone said
I saw some boring guy like posted monster statistics or whatever.
Oh, thank God he left.
Doesn't mean he can't still type.
Oh, can we kick him out?
I know a way to shut him up. Demod him.
Yes. Demod him and have me take his place.
Would that really do anything though, or is modding?
Won't know until we try it.
Yeah, just demod him and make me a mod.
Anyway, what was it that you were going to say, Alex? You were going to say something.
Seems like we're running out of stuff to talk about for this episode.
Yeah.
Someone was saying something, but then Birdman left, and then now we seem to be lost. Lost in space.
Oh yeah, I was talking about this one stupid monster statistics thread or whatever.
All right.
Some guy he did like a bunch of boring math and he compiled all the monsters in every match that the monsters have been in, and yeah.
Oh yeah, that thread. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that thread.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the other
Yeah.
statistics thread.
Yeah, the better statistics thread.
Where was it?
It's sticky now. Stickied now.
Yeah, there we are. Yeah, that one boring guy, also known as Godzilla vs. Zilla.
Yeah, I had to do all the boring math for everybody.
Thank you. You
And
suffered
it was
for
just
no reason.
and it was just addition, so I didn't suffer that much.
Okay, fair enough.
And I didn't have to explain shit. Except for the reasons why I made it.
I don't know if you heard, but I just yawned.
Yes.
I heard.
We haven't annoyed Kaiju X in that. Yeah, he hasn't said God.
All right. Fortunately, I did pick up on your yawn, Alex. So just to let you know, it has been heard loud and clear.
Oh, thank Christ.
Now, honestly, this episode's actually going by relatively smoothly. Like, in terms of recording, like, I'm not having as many, like, nowhere nearly as many, whatchamacallit, like, disruptions or whatever, like, having a hard time hearing people.
But you traded it with an annoying robot.
That is unfortunately true. That, I guess everything has a trade-off in life.
Wait. C-3PO's not in this episode.
Well, neither's R2-D2, but
R2-D2's not annoying.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. KWC's Tom.
We also don't have Anakin in this episode.
Yeah.
We also don't have Jar Jar.
Yeah, we're missing a lot of our vital...
AKA Gray Shot.
Yeah. We're missing a lot of our vitals here.
Surprised Kaiju X hasn't gone out with the kid. Not his mask, the one that he released.
I will say this regarding with 206, or at least like I think I said this in the forums already, but with 206, do expect a proper sequel to come out. It's like what Harley wrote was great, but there is going to be an official sequel to 153. So
there is.
It's in the Legends continuity.
Yeah. Yeah. 206 isn't canon anymore.
Unfortunately. I mean...
But you know what is canon now?
What?
Noses.
Noses?
Noses.
Yeah, fuck you, Disney.
Like...
Toho buys the KWC and he makes certain matches non-canon.
Who knows? I might be able to find a slick way to tie in 206 in terms of canon, or 206 in terms of canon, but I don't think so. Like, I don't think it's going to be likely. But this is just imagine an alternate continuity where things went to hell and freaking, yeah, just imagine this as an alternate continuity. Just like with the case of, I think match 158 it was. The Gorosaurus versus Varan one that continued off of 64.
Don't you mean the better yeah,
exactly.
Don't you mean the better continuation of that match?
Yep, pretty much.
A sequel that's better than the original.
Yep.
Yes.
Top 10 anime sequels that are better than the original. So yeah, that's how you could totally look at it. So I have no problem if you prefer 206 to be like your official ending, because it's branching paths.
Kaiju X, what you could do is you can pull a GMK to what they did with the 98.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just fan fiction.
It didn't Bagan and two other monsters that nobody cares
Oh,
about
okay, yeah, I see what you
just
mean.
kill
Sort of
Dogara?
yeah, or Dagora.
No.
It's
Same
not
thing.
quite that kind of sequel, but you'll see what I mean. Because yeah, the way
Alright.
the way 206 sets itself up is the last thing that happens. Like this is the last of Dagora, but
Yeah.
mine is a more literal continuation. So
So do we need Dagara and Dagora killing each other?
I
Yes.
suppose so. It would seem. Anyway.
Oh yeah, and in case you don't visit the Toho Kingdom forums, Biolanta and Daigoro have finally beat Heisei Ghidorah's
Record.
yeah. Couldn't think of the word for some reason.
Didn't
Yeah, I
Gezora
understand.
have a longer break though?
No,
I
he
don't
did
think so.
not.
I think so. Like
I'll pull it up.
I think Gezora was unused for 123 matches. I think.
Yeah, I'll
Kaiju
look
don't
this up.
fucking ruin this for me.
I'll do more boring math.
Hang on a second. Gezora.
And I see
Kaiju X, I am
Grisha
doing this.
I see Kaiju
Let
X
me
has
do
been
this
bitten
for you,
by
Kaiju
Grisha.
X.
He became boring and not fun.
Yeah, or
No, it was
103
103 matches.
103.
I just fucking said that.
Yeah. Yeah, Gezora went unused for 103 matches, and
Kaiju X. I just fucking said that.
I know, and then Heisei Ghidorah was left unused.
Juicy, I just fucking heard you say that.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 105, and then Biolanta and Daigoro are 100 and 100.
Or instead of fighting cheeses, the episode could be called "I just fucking heard you say that."
Yeah, too many good titles, man. Way too many.
That's gonna be the title of this episode. Too many good titles.
We couldn't decide on a good title for this episode.
Yeah.
Too many good titles. I love that. I love that one. Too many good titles.
Thank you.
Too many good titles, and then just make a list of all the titles. Or even better, don't put them in the description so that they have to listen to this to hear all the good titles.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
not even I can, what the heck is that noise?
Keep up.
Well, I'm trying to open a bag of Skittles.
Oh, okay.
It's not working.
Use scissors.
Try scissoring with it.
Oh, my goodness. Ugh. Oh, gosh. Yeah,
So, are we going to do the...
generally, the thingy-majig that, I mean, for one, those things take, like, I don't know, 30 minutes or something, so, but, yeah, those are generally handled by Gray Shot when he's here, but he's not here now.
We're not doing KWC Battle?
We aren't, for
I'm
once?
kind of not in the mood for it.
Yeah, I'm
to
not
be
really
honest.
in the mood for it
Oh,
either,
okay.
to be honest, so.
Okay.
So we're going to skip...
Right, skip that bit.
We're gonna skip to the end.
Yeah. I know, like, just regarding Rogue Titan real quick, I know I made him 95 meters, but that's not because I wanted him to, but because originally everyone was meant to get a height boost at Birdman's recommendation, because some of the monsters seem small. But seeing how that's not happening, apparently, like, I sent that thing in months ago, and it's not happening. They're generally pretty good about being on top of something, so I just might send a revised stats for Rogue Titan just to make them smaller. So it'd just be easier to edit one monster than a million. Though I am going to be switching around the heights for these Zone Fighter monsters, so. So we're still going to be having 65-meter Baragons and all that junk. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. For anyone in the know of wondering why the heck is a Rogue Titan so tall.
What the heck?
Kaiju X.
Yeah.
Oh, Rogue Titan just went through a growth spurt. That's all.
Yeah. Then he'll go through a regressive shrinking real quick. So.
He finally grew up, only to turn back into a whiny child.
Oh, I just remembered.
What?
We had a new KWCE.
Oh crap! Yeah, that's right. I completely forgot.
I said this.
Oh my gosh!
I'm sorry. Sorry, Nagoda.
I know. I'm too quiet. No one hears me.
Yeah, that's right. We have a new KWCE. How many of you guys have read it?
I didn't read it.
Okay.
Rampage Monsters.
I remember browsing it a little bit, but I don't think I actually sat down and read all of it.
Okay. Nagoda, you read it, and I don't think Joe's read it. Or no, I think
I read it.
That's right. Yeah, you just posted it in the Discord chat. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the KWCE for this month is George, Lizzie, and Ralph from Rampage versus Colossal Titan, Armor Titan versus Rogue Titan. So, more Titans. So for those that did read it, which I guess we'll start with Nagoda on that front, what'd you think of it?
I like how it is in the Attack on Titan universe. An explanation for the Rampage monster popping up is Titans. And then one thing I like is how the Rampage monsters actually eat people, because that's how they are in the game. And they ate the Twin Shifters. That's a plus for me. That's how the Rampage monsters were being killed by swords. Yeah. And
right.
Yeah. Okay. So I did like this match. And I don't know a lot about Attack on Titan. But I did like this match, though I didn't understand a lot of the references to the show. But excluding those, I enjoyed it. And I have played Rampage more than I've seen Attack on Titan. So I've understood a lot of those more than the others. And more than the Attack on Titan.
Grown up with Rampage.
I can't remember when I last played it. I think it was a few years ago.
Oh, I just thought of something.
What?
Go search for a file really quick and just really quick. You gotta keep talking.
Okay. But yeah, I did think it was weird that the Rampage monsters, quote unquote, got killed by humans.
I'll admit that was a bit of an oversight on my part. I should have sent it back and asked Harley, hey, could you have, I don't know, someone else do a little bit more, like, I don't know, have the Rogue Titan do a little bit more hitting. But yeah, honestly, that was a bit of an oversight on my part. I just needed a match for the month. Didn't even click with me when I was looking it over.
Yeah. Yeah,
Turns out Kaiju X just needs a regular KWCE.
Yeah.
Regardless of what it is.
Yeah. Hey, where you? Like, speaking of getting stuff up, weren't we supposed to get a match up? Like,
I thought
week,
so.
week
Apparently there had been a change of plans, so I don't think we're going to be getting matches for the rest of the month. But next month, expect some next month, guaranteed. You'll see why.
I already know what it is.
I know.
You people who have to watch it don't get to know till later.
Yep.
Yeah. You'll learn next month or something.
Yep. You will. Yeah. Given, I think Greyshot's going to be arranging it in a certain way to where a certain match featuring. I'll let this out now. Match 210 is going to feature a new monster. So. I know it's a little soon. There's a reason for it. I know it's deviating from our plan of every 10 to 15 matches brings in a new monster, but believe me, there is a reason why it is the way it is. So
It's Manila, isn't it?
It's anime Goji.
Clearly,
It's Anime Manila.
Anime Manila, whose origin is plant.
Since Godzilla's now going to be a plant, I'm just waiting for them to make Angus into a smart-ass raccoon.
Oh, that'd be great. Bringing Guardians of the Galaxy references.
And Jet Jaguar being a lover of 70s music.
Yeah.
And Mothra is the daughter of King Ghidorah.
Yeah. With Mothra's twin,
Gender bent Batra.
that works. Yeah, gender bent Batra, twin, yeah, Mothra and Batra are now the daughters of King Ghidorah.
And instead of calling that understanding metaphors, he doesn't understand remakes. He keeps remaking movies, thinking they're different things.
But what about Rodan?
He'll be added into the sequel.
That works.
Is he gonna be the Mantis?
No, Kamakrus will be Mantis.
That'd be Kamakrus.
Oh. How could I forget Kamakrus?
I could feel your feelings by hitting you with my claws, or whatever they're called.
And then accidentally cut off somebody's head.
I can feel your feelings. Feels like blood.
And there's a lot of screaming.
Calm down.
That'd be great. That would be great.
And Jet Jaguar's father is that one invention that the little kid was writing on, like at the beginning of Godzilla vs. Megalon.
Oh yeah, the dolphin one.
Yeah, the dolphin thing.
Oh
That's his
my
father.
No, the father should be Gorobuki, and the spaceship he rides in should be the dolphin thing.
Okay, yeah, that's better.
No, his father should be the kid, who is perpetually a kid.
Oh yeah, because freaking Ego can like shift his body or whatever. So it's like both Goro, like all the main characters from Godzilla vs. Megalon should be Jet Jaguar's father.
even the Ceetopian.
Yes.
And the Eskimo spy.
That explains why you can't talk.
Oh my goodness. All the main characters. Anyway. That'll be a tripped out free fanfic right there. Yeah, I guess we don't have much else to speak of now, so yeah, it's only like.
Do you guys just want to spend the last 13 minutes just shit posting or talking about random shit?
Sure. I have no problem with that. So, because I don't really have to. There's nothing else I can think of besides the fact that I love the KWC's Tom poster. That's the best. Oh gosh.
Basically, the idea that came behind it is when people were talking about like an It match with the style of the juvenile kaijus.
Oh,
I basically asked Nagoda if he could make like an It parody poster of us with Tom as Pennywise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he is a clown, so.
He's an edgy
Yeah,
clown.
because he's rid.
Yeah. Tom's the ginger. And I'm sorry, Tom, and every ginger alive.
It's okay, GBC. They don't have souls.
Ain't right. Lordy.
Oh yeah, we could talk about some of our Halloween plans,
Oh yeah.
or like the C readings.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was kind of thinking. Yeah, welcome.
Kaiju
We don't
actually
speak glitch.
Speak glitch.
Oh dang it! Really? Not again. I was thinking that maybe we could start that
Just.
like next week. I think like we'll start recording those next week because those won't be going up till the end of October. Like it'll
Yeah,
be
the last week of October.
Uh-huh.
pretty much Halloween week of October.
Yeah, we Kaiju X, we can read the creepypasta about Mario coming out of the game, drinking my milk and calling me a bitch.
That sounds like a very entertaining one. Though I do have two creepypastas in mind. Well, one creepypasta and a troll pasta. So one of them I actually found kind of good, but believe me, there's a reason why we are reading that. You will understand on the final reading. You will understand.
And we'll read your typical fan fiction.
Of
Characters
course.
fucking each other.
Of course, yeah. Like,
Yes.
Like all the, like, did you guys want to, like, out of the ones I have saved, were there any that you guys wanted to tackle?
I was still looking for others that we could potentially look at.
Okay, I'll definitely like leave.
Oh, what was that one that you were talking about that one time? It wasn't.
Oh, it was.
here.
I think it was the one we were almost going to do, but we switched out, is where Godzilla turned into a female and was hooking up with Ghidorah or something.
I thought
Oh,
there was
no.
something about Zilla changing sex and
No,
Well, I
it
know
was-
there was two different ones.
yeah.
It was.
Like that.
It was this.
Oh,
It was this
Kingdom,
one.
Was it?
It was this one. There was like a. There was like a oh, what? I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, King and Queen, I believe it's called.
Oh, what? It was Godzilla and some. It was Godzilla and Ford Brody.
What the heck?
Oh, that
Oh.
was something. Yeah, we're not going to read that one. That one's
Okay.
just too
Okay,
far.
good.
Okay, that one's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It goes way too far.
Can I look it over to see how far it goes? Because I have a feeling if that.
I don't feel comfortable sharing it. It's scary
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
to even talk about.
I don't know, man. I think what I got might be taking it too far for like the final day. I think that also might be taking it too far, so I need to take a look to see some sort of comparison, see what disturbs you.
Oh God, no.
I will have to.
Believe me,
Oh.
what I have for the finale of the Halloween week is pretty traumatizing. Only a psychopath like me could endure it.
I think I can endure it, maybe.
I don't know. Oh,
Oh God, what did Nagoda do?
he sent something from Google Drive. I'm gonna see what it is.
Nagoda, I'm
Yeah, what
scared.
is it?
N64 net play. What? Dope's lives read me. What?
What about Mario?
It's some kind of N64 thing. Project 64.
Oh.
Mario Party 2.
Is this the game where Mario comes out and drinks my milk and calls me a bitch?
Oh, is this the actual thing? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's the actual game.
Oh wow.
Should we play it together?
I don't think I can play it.
I don't think
at the
my
I
moment.
can't play it either.
I would have to shift
Probably
over to
not.
my Mac in order to play it. I think.
Ew, you use a Mac?
It like the Mac has Windows on it, so.
Is it a
You can't
big
stay
Mac?
loyal to any side, can you?
Nope. I am just about as shifty as you think I am. I'm on everyone's side, which means I'm on no one's side. Yeah, I think we could probably read King and Queen for Halloween.
Yeah, I'll just look for other terrible ones.
Right. If you find others, just link them to me on Discord or whatever, and I'll definitely take a look at it, assuming I don't have it bookmarked already. So.
Okay.
No, right.
Oh, Her King. I think that was the Zilla one that I was thinking
The
about.
Dillo? Who the hell is Dillo?
Dillo.
Zilla.
It's an armadillo.
The
Zilla is
one
an
was-
armadillo.
Right. That Zilla's female and something like that.
Zilla's not a Godzilla because he's an armadillo.
Yeah, because he's an armadillo, or excuse me, she's an armadillo. Dillo's a new kaiju I made. Don't steal my OC. Don't give me ideas, man.
Kaiju X 2017.
Well, I think we could probably.
I'm gonna steal this kaiju out of spite.
Well, that does it for this episode of the KWCC.
Yes.
We'll see you next time on the next one.
We'll see you next time and stuff.
How dare
Bye.
How
And
dare
then
you.
Kaiju X is gonna say the same exact thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I will. Just to rebel. This has been, thank you everyone for joining this episode of the KWCC, and we will see you guys in October. So, take care, folks.
Bye.
You suck.
You can't tell me to take care of myself.